anymore. Save the victor. Well, how's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. So today we've got a Black Friday purchase, something that I've been wanting to try for a long time, and I want to see, are they worth the hype? And that is, as you've probably told by this thumbnail, is Sigma brushes. I had done my first order with the Alice in Wonderland palette and blusher, because I've been hearing so much about their eyeshadows, and that was finally a color story that I adored. And then I had one brush in there which I really like, but I always keep hearing that these are the best brushes ever, so I thought I would grab some. I got an awesome Cyber Monday, Black Friday type deal, which I will explain in the next part of the video. But if you want to see if Sigma brushes are worth all the hype, and see how I got this look with them and the special guest star eyeshadows, you're in the right place. And you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. All right, so we are now going to be trying to see if Sigma brushes are as good as everybody says they are. So I enjoyed the one that I had got in my Alice in Wonderland palette. I thought that was a nice brush, and I know that when brushes usually come with palettes, they're usually not that good, but I had heard that this one was the one that's always worth keeping, and it was really, really good, so I enjoyed that. So I got on Black Friday, Cyber Monday maybe, it was like, here's your last chance, and they had $25 off of 50 or more, $50 off $100 or more, $100 off of $200 and more, and $200 off of $400 and more. So basically, like, say the 25 off of 50, so it would be 50 to like $99, that sort of thing. So you kind of had to play the game right. So I've been wanting to try some more of their brushes. And then they were saying you would get a free, was it a kabuki brush? Is that what they called it? Yeah, it is the flat kabuki brush if you didn't order as well, and a sachet of the cleaner, which I've gotten before, which I got in my Alice in Wonderland, and it works really, really well. So I thought, okay, well, let's see what we got out there. And like I said, I wanted to play it because if you buy something, if you spend $150, say, you're still only gonna get $50 off. So we wanted to see what we can do here. So they ended up having their Sigma basic eye brush set. It's 7 classic eye brushes. I use more eye brushes than I do face brushes. I've got a lot of face brushes, but you can never have too many eye brushes. So they had this set, and I believe it was regularly for $71. So I got that. And then I got, because I liked the sachet so much and I was needing some new, I went and I got the full of the Sigma cleanser, which was $19.50. It's the, is it the Sig Magic? And then to make it, I think it came to like 100, yeah, it came to 102, I think. Then I added this 4D HD Precision brush. Is supposed to be good for concealer and patting out some cream products. Oh, my cat is wanting so much attention these days. So this equaled, I think it was 102, and then they were also offering free shipping, which is amazing to come to Canada. Oh, baby, please. So it came to $51 US. And then besides getting my free kabuki brush and free cleanser, they also sent me, because I knew they had when you spend an extra month, you got a greenish palette. Okay, hold the horse. Here quickly is the culprit who is meowing at me. Now she is unhappy that I've picked her up, but that's what she gets for all the meowing and interrupting her mother. Say hi. Okay, so hopefully I get some peace now. And they included a spicy eyeshadow palette here, which is a neutral palette. I've gotten a few different palettes with neutral recently, so I'm contemplating maybe doing a giveaway with some other items. So today we're going to find out if Sigma brushes are as good as advertised. And I thought to give them the best chance, I've put on one of my favorite eye primers, which is the one from Suva Beauty. And from my first Christmas present on mystery boxing, I'm going to use this BPerfect Dream Big Manifest, or Manifest Dream Big. I'm going to say it's big. Dream Big Manifest palette, and I just have to be careful because the one shimmer in here is very Folly Party, which is this one here. It's very pretty, but it keeps falling out. It's very loose. I've tried pressing it in, but this is the color story here. I've already played with the blue, the white, and this shimmery blue in a look that you might have seen with some earlier videos, but I thought, let's play with a formula that I know is absolutely fantastic, easily blendable and buildable, and try and play with these brushes. So again, we have the basic eye brush set, which is the 7 classic brushes. I took them all out of the plastic so we don't have to listen to all the plastic noises. I don't like it. I have misphonia, so yuck. So they are these beautiful brushes, including this beautiful, I'm going to take the lid off here, liner brush here. So it is these brushes here. And then, like I said, I also added this one here, which was the 40 HD Precision brush. Don't use a lot of concealer, but I thought this would be very nice for getting things in inner corners or tapping out some powder. So it has an interesting shape to it. And then it was on sale as well. So there we go. And then the F80 Kabuki, I will also try. I haven't quite decided if I'm gonna use this for, because I've used these in the past to use bronzers and I've really liked it. I don't know if, oh, it's so nice and soft. Don't know if we want to try that maybe with a foundation today. So we're gonna think that through while we're working on an eye look. So we've got some eye brushes, some other brushes. So let's play. So, baby, baby, baby. My cat is only needy when I'm busy. When I'm not doing anything, then she does not care what I'm doing. Okay, so let's start. Let's start with a fluffy brush. So this is the E40 Tapered Blending. Look, I can read that without my glasses. Oh, baby. And we're gonna get our little mirror here from Odin's Eye, because it has a regular mirror, and then it has a bit of a magnification. Remember our theme, words are hard. Alrighty, so we're just gonna go into, so this is gonna kind of be a double review. We're gonna be playing with the Sigma brushes, and then we're going to play with, because I've just started getting into BPerfect. I bought their newest Cardinal 5 Interstellar, the Stacey Marie collab, and then I was loving it, and then I was gifted this because my friend had a duplicate. Wilma doesn't remember how she got a duplicate, but I'm very happy that she did. So here we are. So I think there's some really nice greens and murky green tones in here. So I think I'm gonna start with a little bit of black. So we're gonna go in with a little bit of inked here. Okay, we're just going to stop first and see if I can stop my. All right, so now we're testing out inked and using this nice fluffy brush. I might have mentioned before, I'm getting used to using black. I try to use fluffy brushes if I'm just testing out a black and just to see how it goes on and to being able to gently put on and blend, because I don't want to look like I have a black eye. It's easier to build it than it is to take it away, I think. So this is a beautiful black shade. It's going on really nicely. I think I may just do a slight wing out with blending, but nothing major. So we're just going to just place the black for now. This brush is really super soft. It's picking up what you can't see, black bristles and black, but it is picking up nicely. I'm getting a little bit of kick up in the pan, but generally with fluffy brushes, that's when you do, or ones that are super sharp. But yeah, this is going on really nice. These are blending. There's no poking on the eye, so I have to admit I am enjoying this brush so far. I don't know if we're going to end up using all of them, but this will definitely give us a look at what we think. But wow, this black is awesome. Let's just blend up a little bit here. Alrighty, so we kind of blended this out and up. Yeah, this brush is really nice so far. I'm liking this. Even, I don't think so. When you have one eye that droops a little bit more, sometimes it's harder to get the even that you want. So we'll just have to play around here a little bit. Okay, so next up, because we are wanting to play with these murky green shades, I'm going to go with the shade Hustle. So that's that shade there. So it's that nice army murky green. And then I think I'm going to go into this brush here. What is it? So this is the E770 medium angled shading brush. There we go. So we're going to go into Hustle. Yeah, again, a little bit of kick up in the pan. You can maybe see a little bit there, but it does pick up quite nicely. And then we're going to go, and oh yes, what a beautiful shade. This blends in really nice. Like I said, I use the blue shades and shimmer shades in here with another brush, and they blended really nicely. But I think with these brushes, they're blending in even faster. These are nice vegan, cruelty-free brushes. Okay, I see you, Sigma. I see you. We will darken the black a little bit more. I just wanted to place some colors and see where we are here. So that is really pretty. Nice and grungy. Goes with my Petty University shirt here. Ooh, somebody's on fire with being after her mother today. Okay, so now, because we're going to do a shimmer, but do I want a lighter color on the inner, just as a base, maybe? There isn't a lighter green, but there is this kind of, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this mustardy shade here, which is called, can I read that? Bondi? Bionic? I don't know. I'll write it up on top. This one I cannot see. So let's take another brush so that we can try another one out here. So let's just take this smaller one here. This is the E55 eye shading brush. So we're going to take a little bit of this color here. It's making me crazy that I can't see the name, but here we are. And then I'm just going to do that in the inner because it's a nice grungy-ish yellowy shade. Yes, I think that is giving me what I want. Who doesn't like a good mustard shadow? And this blends so nicely onto the green there. And then we'll do the other eye. Yeah, see, it just blended really super nice. Yes, honey. Should I call this the video with the talking cat? She likes to talk a lot, does my girl. So there we go. That is really nice. So I'm going to go back onto the outer corner. So we're going to again be going back into the E40, and we're going to go back into Inked, which was that black shade. And then we're just going to go and darken out the edges a little bit more, trying not to increase the shape anymore because I think we finally got it pretty close. I think I may need to bring up a little bit on this side, but I think this side is at a proportion that I really like. I just want a little bit more darkness. I mean, if I use a more packed brush, it'll probably get even more darker, but I just kind of want it to be very blended black and smoky. So there we go, and then a little bit more on the other side. So I wanted to just slightly bring up that side. So I'm going to take another brush here, see if I can do that. So I'm going to take this one here. I think, should I use this one? This is the pencil. Yeah, so this is the E30 pencil brush. And then I'm also going to go a little bit into the black. Oh, and then you can really see, because it's a white bristled brush, you can really see how intense this is. And I'm going to try and bring up this side just a little bit to try and see if I can match over there. Just a little, because this one seemed a bit higher. All right, so now I'm going to take this one here. So it's kind of like a line, so it's like a small angle brush. This is the E55, it looks like. And I'm just going to repeat the colors along the bottom here. Even for an angled brush, this one feels nice and soft, not so pokey as sometimes they are. And there we go. Yeah, I am going to end up cleaning just a smidge there, and then my under eye, I think. But first, let's put on a shimmer before I do that, and then we can come back to play with base with that other brush. I may even bring a pot liner to do a liner with, so maybe we will use all these brushes. All right, so we're going to use the large shader. This is the I believe it's E60. And then we're going to go into Shrek. I guess that's Shrek. And then that is that green shimmer there. It's kind of the murky one. Again, I didn't bring a spray, so let's hope we don't get shimmer everywhere, but this is a nice traditional shimmer. You can see that there, and it usually sticks pretty well. So let's just go into the middle. Yeah, that goes on nice. Thinking I may put a little gold on the front as well. And then since I didn't bring the spray, we'll use the phalanges. And you can see that beautiful color. And then we're just gonna go and like so. I'm feeling a little grungy today. Snowstorming again. So let's say there's at least a foot of snow, if not more, out there. All right, and then I'm going to use this same brush. I'm just going to clean it off. And I think I'm going to go into, I can't read, menu, I don't know. There's a few of these shades I can't read. So there's this yellowy shade there. Oh, you can see all the junk on my desk. And then we're going to go and gently put a little bit of that. This one you have to dig in a little bit. And then just put this on top of the mustard a little. Ooh, I like that. There we go. A little bit of shimmer. And then I think for the inner corner, I'm just going to, what's that? Yeah, we're going to take this one again. So this was the E30 pencil, and then we're going to go into this kind of creamy color shade there. So we get a little brightness, but not super white. There's another gold shade in there, but I don't think I want two golds together. So let's just pop this here. There we go, just to brighten the inner corner, just a smidge. You can take a little bit more of that yellowy shade again, just to blend them together a bit. Blend that in. All right, so we're gonna go and clean up, put on some primer, and then we'll come and we will play with this brush that came for free, and we're gonna use foundation, which I normally don't use a brush anymore, but let's do it this time. Okay, we're back. I just put on some putty primer by e.l.f., put a little highlighter on top there. Now we're going to use this one here. So this is the, oh, so bright in here right now, E05, it's eyeliner. And we're gonna go into Signal, which is one of my favorite liners by Lethal. We're gonna go in here, and then we're just gonna use that for the waterline. I do have a yellow one, but it's a super bright one. Oh, my phone is dingling somewhere, but I don't know where it is. All right. Just a little bit, doesn't have to be a lot, just to make it match up a little here. So same too, this brush is very nice. It's not pokey, it's soft. So there we go. Oh, a towel. So there's that. Alrighty, so we have basically used all the brushes from the 7 set. I will use this at the end too, because I always only put a teeny bit of foundation, usually the last little bit, on a sponge. But as we are not using a sponge today, we're going to try this Kabuki brush, which I used to use brushes all the time. Then I've discovered how to use sponges correctly, and here we go. So we're just going to use my Stila one. This is a nice medium to full coverage, but it's nice and liquidy. So this brush is very soft. So let's put a couple squirts on there and let's see how this goes. Can I be convinced to go back to doing brushes? Oh, it definitely feels nice on the face. It's spreading it nicely. I don't have my glasses on, but it doesn't look like it's seeming to leave any streaks or anything. So that's good. But it does seem to use maybe a little bit more than when I use a sponge. So let's put some more on. Yeah, I definitely find that I use a little bit more foundation when I use a brush. But it does seem to be, it looks like it's going on smoother. Maybe when the whole makeup is on, I'll lower the light some more. I know I have a few harsh shadows, but when I move the light to get rid of the shadows, it's right in my eyeballs. So we're just going to live with this, and then we'll lower this at the end. So right now it's going on super nice. It seems to be blending without leaving a lot of streaks or anything. There we go. Getting the coverage that I like. I try not to do it too heavy, so this is blending in really nicely. Huh. Yeah, there you go. All right, so now let's put a teeny weeny bit onto this brush. Supposed to be for concealer again. I haven't, whoops, found a concealer that I really like that doesn't make my eyes look crazy and crepey. But usually I can use the last teeny bit of foundation that's on my sponge. Oh, somebody is desperately texting here. To just do the last little bit here without getting too heavy. So this is nice. This actually might be good for highlighter in the other inner corner. And yeah, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna go and finish up. I'm gonna powder, brows, blush, whole 9 yards, and we will be back. All right, here is our finished look. I ended up just evening a teeny bit more and a little bit more highlighter. For blush and highlight, I went with the Sigma Alice in Wonderland. Duo. This is beautiful shades there. They had also sent me a sample of one of their liquid lips. So I put that on. And yeah, so there we are. That's the look we created testing out all these different Sigma brushes, and we ended up using them all. There we go. And our special guest star BPerfect Dream Big Manifest palette to test these bad boys out. So from my Black Friday purchase, these are fantastic. This is an awesome deal. Finally was able to get a good set of brushes. 6 eye brushes, one for concealer or powder under the eye, a foundation brush. Managed to finally score a nice set from Sigma at a price that I could afford. Again, I loved the sample of the cleaner that I got last time, so I can't wait to use this. Of course, I'll use the free one first. I didn't try the free palette that came with. I love their eyeshadow quality. The Alice in Wonderland one is perfect, but I'm contemplating, since I've gotten some neutral ones lately, do I need to keep this or should I do a giveaway? So I have one other thing, and then maybe I need to collect a few other things before doing that. But so consensus, what do I think of these? They're beautiful. The handles are nice and long, so they're not like a travel set. So you're able to, now there's nothing wrong with travel sets, but it's nice to have room to play with the brushes. They are all beautifully soft. Even ones that are normally, I find that may be a little bit hard, these ones like this Angles brush, just so nice. The foundation went on amazing. So looking at it at my other mirror and kind of close and dissecting it, really, really nice. So I could be occasionally convinced, at least with my Stila, to use a foundation brush again instead of sponges. I do have a sponge that is on its way out, and I was going to put a new one in, but maybe I should use this brush. So if you were wanting to try Sigma, do I say go for it? Yes, 110%. These are amazing. I mean, I still have to wash them to see how it goes, but they feel pretty sturdy. Like there's nothing loose here. They're very beautiful. I like the black handle, you know, your little Sigma. The numbers are pretty easy to read for me because I can't see very well up close, so that is awesome. They are soft, the quality is good, and vegan and cruelty free. I even love my freebie here. It is a very good. So yes, if you've been wanting to try Sigma brushes and you can find some at a price that you are willing to pay, they're worth every penny. They're worth, actually, the set of 6 are worth the $71, I think, without a sale. But a sale is always nice. So yeah, and just a quick shout out for the BPerfect palette. They blend so beautiful. So they blend with every type of brush. And these ones, like I said, I wanted to make sure that I was giving these the best try that I can by using shadows that I know blend really beautifully. Because if a brush can't blend these, but they can. Absolutely amazingly. Look at that. I think this blend is pretty good for me, especially. So anyways, yes, Sigma, 110%. I've been enjoying the eyeshadow palette, been adoring that blush and highlight palette. I mean, look at it. This is a liquid lipstick that actually is like a lipstick. So far, all the things I've been trying from Sigma are really, really good. And the brushes, which are what they're known for, A+. So anyways, that's it for me. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And maybe even hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends. We can play with all these soft, squishy brushes together. As always, behave, make good choices, and we'll talk to you soon.